It should be a good one. As we said, Team Secret undefeated. Team Spirit only one loss. Big team fight versus splitting up the map.
While the Grimstroke can take over the mid lane. And Yaps, we're going to snipe a courier here. Maybe two. They're both the same courier, too. Don't kill its brother. That's no.
The little mushroom lad trying to scoot on by.
Yapsor
will be merciful. Okay, no, he's not. No, he's not. Both couriers will die just like that.
For whatever reason, in the last few days or even, I've been seeing more and more offlaners just have really good starts.
Puppey does manage to get the first blood.
I love how you pulled that up because you just had to see. There's
no way I'm going to remember that number, right?
650. 650 is rememberable.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Urgon in some trouble here, blocked out. Laguna Blade's going to cut his life a bit short. Team Spirit, now the silence on immersion. I thought everyone else was going to get out the dive away, but they still had an earn, and they still had a shot from Zai. That is a 6-0 now.
This was what I was concerned about. You have underwhelming damage at this point in the game. They're just going to get ran out a lot.
Okay, there's a Chronosphere opportunity. Perhaps Duraccio is going to be able to launch in 3. Now, the TP is coming in a bit slow, and they don't really have a ton of damage. Death Prophet's going to be pushed to the side. Nisha's not dead yet, but Duraccio certainly is. And Nisha, even though he had the Spirit Siphon on him, look at him. They're just all diving, trying to get that kill. Afterlife is actually turning a lot of damage around back on his Zai. He had so many Spirit Siphons, he was able to tank all of this damage, and now Matumba Man's going to be in trouble. That's going to be 2 cores down. Afterlife turns up and does some work for Team Spirit.
And same with Death Prophet. Just one little volley of nuke. Magic resistance on Wolves is really high. Nisha's looking to go.
The Lycan is going to kind of cross from behind. A nice soul bind is going to lock in the two of them. A beautiful cogs from Yapsor. And now here comes Matumba Man's Lycan. Looking to chase down Afterlife. Afterlife is not going to be far enough away to stop that battery assault from hitting him.
Manta, I don't see, it's a really nice survivability tool. And I think he thinks he may need that. But it doesn't deal with the problems.
Kill at Yapsor. He does manage to get off the cogs right away. And look at them. They just blow everything just to get 1 kill. This is how far behind they feel like they are. They're terrified of Secret fighting back and winning that fight, so they overdo it.
You go for this Necrobook 3 into drums. That's kind of cool. Boosts up a ton of your damage on all your summons.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Matumba Man, he's going to break the smoke here. They are going to get the silence out there. Immediately going to go for the Chronosphere onto Matumba Man, but he's so damn tanky, he may survive through all this. In fact, he will quite easily. Gets a little bit back. Nisha's going to blink in. Double Laguna Blade attempted there. Old Afterlife, he's still alive until, oh, geez, so much damage from Nisha in just the right-click department thanks to the double damage. He's going to be given an ink swell here. Duraccio is going to time walk in right after it explodes, but he gets hit there. A big nuke out from Zai. Duraccio gets a little bit low, but they're all just trying to back away. Urgon's being kited around bit by bit. Zai will eventually get Sunray to death. That's a double kill for Immersion. Next one up, Duraccio looks for the kill onto Puppey. If they get this blink up onto Urgon, they can get the kill onto Nisha as well. Nisha blinks away, but Urgon pursues. The support of Puppey might be able to TP out, but a more important kill is Nisha. And Ensnare goes out. Matumba Man trying to give up his life to protect Nisha right now. He is so important. This Radiance is doing so much work. Matumba Man's now going to fall, but they couldn't get the kill on Nisha, and that's the one that they really wanted.
The game gets a bit weird as we see Nisha Invis is scouted out by a Sentry.
They're going to spot Nisha. He's already going to be stunned up. They managed to get a couple of bashes.
Oh my God, that
could
DK.
Just die right away, but boy, DK just got shredded. Now Afterlife's going to be caught by the Troll and Snare. Duraccio, he has an opportunity to time walk down into the river, but Matumba Man on pursuit. 2 more seconds. Nisha stun maybe coming out. Duraccio, another jump away, pops the Manta to be able to cleanse out that slow. Matumba Man no longer having his transformation. Not nearly as fast to keep up with Duraccio after these time walk. They did find a repair kit. Zai just demolished the ranged barracks. They do have vision of him. He's going to run out of the Sentry in a second here, but he barely managed to get the stun out. Now the dust is going to go down. Zai, he's going to pop his BKB, but he can't TP away from the bashes of Duraccio, especially since he still has Chronosphere ready to go, but they don't have to use that. They can just block him inside of the trees here. Zai will eventually die.
Mushroom
Unless, another round of dust. Is Supernova going to be used? They want this man dead. And Zai laughs his way to the grave. But he does indeed go down for 60 seconds.
I don't think I've ever seen Supernova used just as a way to clear trees. I don't think I've ever seen it.
All right, immediate smoke up. If they can find another kill, it'd be fantastic for them. And they got Yapsor. Blink forward from Urgon. Such crisp and quick play from Team Spirit. But they can't go for Roshan. They've got to defend their base. Afterlife, oh no, he gets caught out by the stun. Nisha doesn't even bother with the Yule Scepter. He wants that kill so quickly, and he's going to have it too. Now they're going to start backing up as Roshan. If he gets the bash on Urgon, Urgon comes completes his TP.
And I think it's going to come down to flawless execution from them in the team fights as they catch.
Yeah, Samantha, he's going to pop in
void.
here.
Duraccio,
Time walks off some of the damage.
do
Will
it.
manage to get the Chronosphere out. The Sunray's healing him up and finishing off Puppey. Now they're going to turn onto Nisha. If they can get a bash here, he should die without a spell cast. In fact, they do. But they have to deal with their lane. They have to deal with Tom. Matubba Man, he's cutting it right now. The repair kit's going to be popped. The BKB from Matubba Man, he's just going to keep going for it at the same time. Meanwhile, back over the bottom, Yapster just caught two of them with his hook shot. He's saying, where are you going? You're not going back to your base. Even if it costs me my life, I'm going to make sure you can't get back there in time to save the Megas. Back over to Zai. He's already finished up one of the range racks. That repair kit still keeping the melee racks alive. Matubba Man without his BKB stunned up. A couple more swipes and Zai will lend a helping hand to complete the Megas. Now Team Spirit, they need all the kills they can get. They're going to get a time walk here. They need many bashes onto Zai to save the egg. They won't be able to do so. Duraccio needs many bashes just to save his own life. But Zai, he's too big. And look at that. He's channeling in the cheese. He just swapped it in. He's going to go to full health. Now he tries to get away. Urgon, he's here. Sunray out. Spirit Vessel as well. Zai surely is going to die here, but it was a valiant effort in a 1 versus 5.
I'd do it for Yapster, actually. Yapster, get an ag yourself. Go in there, buddy.
I mean, if he gets an Aghanim Scepter as well, right?
Yeah.
Then he pops it. He gets the increased attack speed. Oh, they're going to jump on Urgon here. The Sunray already going out to try and heal him up, but they're doing so much damage to the Soulbind. Now double side device. Duraccio's in. Does manage to get a 4-man, but he's already been healed up in the air. The Supernova's going to go down, and Duraccio's quite low. So, okay, a buyback coming out from Urgon is going to be able to keep them stunned. The Supernova hitting all 5, and they're getting wiped out here. Secret, they just got exploded. The Sunray plus the cleave damage of the Elder Dragon Form did so much. A bash, a bash, a bash, a please, a bash, a bash. They got it. It was granted. Nisha's going to be run down, and Duraccio, no death here. They're going to be able to wipe Secret, and their defense hold.
Just getting shoved in by Secret, but then what? As we see, anytime they try to group up and take a fight, they got... It wasn't even close. You know, it wasn't like they almost won the fight. They just got
they're
going to
be boring. They're going to smoke up and try and get to the secret shop. Assault Bind, though, and Urgon, he's been completely separated from his team. As Supernova goes out, the Chronosphere is down. Nisha, he's going to go for the egg. He's outside of the Chronosphere, and they're going to be able to get it right before it explodes. He does manage to kill the egg, and now it is disaster. 2 people dead on the side of Spirit. Afterlife going to lose Duraccio as well with the Chronosphere down. Secret are now just going to go for it. You should have done the courier play, lads.
Imagine how they win now. No Chrono, no heroes.
Duraccio goes out, immediately silence, pushed by the cogs, dumped around, passed around, and Team Spirits will call it GG.
You got to respect the effort from Team Spirit.
Yeah.
And a flock of couriers heading over to the secret shop.
Where was the flying V?
Yeah.
The dream is dead. We will not be having a 4-Spirit team against Team Spirits. Only the 3.
The level 1 damage on Fortune's End. It used to be 90, and now it's 120, so it's just way better at securing range creeps. Pretty much made the hero viable.
Yeah. And that's the reason that they have Puppey here in this top lane rather than bottom where Yapsor is sitting.
Secret is always up in net worth, even though it looks like nothing's happening in the game. And bottom, Afterlife might be in some trouble. Matubba Man just going to act all innocent here.
That's somebody, but Nisha's taking a lot of damage. Rolling Thunder's going to come on through, keeping him chain stunned for a little bit longer, bouncing off the wall, hitting him one more time with the Fire Blast going off as well. He's morphing strength, but it's not good enough. They get
very nice play. Puppey, meanwhile, top is getting ran at, and Duraccio should be able to get this tower because of it. So really good movement.
And he doesn't have an infest target. He's surrounded by all these magic damage dealers with no out.
Just as I was saying, that was all going to be so good for Team Spirit, and I was going to give them some praise. Suddenly, Duraccio just Caplaccios.
Can Morphling not farm?
Yeah, he's got 29 armor at this stage in the game, as that was an ogre.
Yeah.
Just gets steering changed into death. And Nisha's going to have that Manta very soon, so that's going to be really important to get out of that Meepo net.
They found a Meepo here, but he's protected by all of his team. Maybe this isn't the fight they wanted. A Soulbind, a double silence out too with the Rolling Thunder crashing through onto all of them.
Oh my god.
They just blew up the Morphling with that E-Blade and an ultra kill for Urgon. What a misstep by Team Secret. They thought that was a Meepo by himself, except for all the times you complained.
Except for all the time I complained. Oh, Meepo could have gone in the mid lane. Oh my god.
The Aegis is gone and Mega kill streak taken away. Now they're going to roll in onto Yapsor. Immersion, he's going to be caught out here, but they're going to try and fight back. Pango does have to the Inkswell on him. He's going to get off the Rolling Thunder, but has to roll away from Nisha, who does so much damage. Duraccio's certainly feeling that right now. The Essence Ring is not going to be up to save, and just like that, Secret, they've lulled Team Spirit into a a false sense of security.
As Team Spirit looked so dominant in the first, or like in the last 10 minutes.
They've got an Aegis and Cheese on their side. They are currently setting up top lane. You will manage to get the net this time around. Zai, you've been caught, corralled. Because just look at the items raining in for this Morphling, who now has a Titan Sliver on top of the Butterfly.
Oh, that's huge. And once it gets Satanic. This Aegis is huge. If they get a lane of racks, it'd be even better, but look at that damage.
It is so quick and fast. This one Meepo is still somehow staying alive. The Lifesteal's actually healing him up. Now the Soul Bite. Oh, Nisha's been caught. The Rolling Thunder on through. They do have the save from Puppy. That'll help the Morphling something, but he is still taking so much damage. He turns around, tries to finish off that one Meepo. Does finally manage to do it.
He's still
Goes
alive.
down to about half health, though. Has another E-Blade shot coming up, too. Urgon back into it. Tries to go through the snare. Going for Zai right now, but what about that Morphling? He just jumped into the enemy. He's going to come in. He may have a buyback, though, and that's probably what he's playing off.
He does not have buyback.
Trying to finish it up, but Urgon's getting low. The one Meepo, it's so low, but the Lifesteal, the ransack, it's keeping him alive until the last burst of damage.
Let's be very clear. Nisha did not have buyback. Use some morph there. I almost assumed he was always going to go into the Lifestealer, but looking for immersion, they saw him retreating this path with their ward in the river, really bursting down that Meepo's first life in a non-committal way, and suddenly you look like Nisha, right? They're wailing on him for what, 10 seconds in a row during the entire duration of this Oracle ulti. He's not hitting anybody, so he's not life-stealing back or anything. He is simply getting healed up by the Oracle, and he lives.
Soul Bind, double silence, double open wounds as well, with the Inkswell on top of them. Rolling Thunder, that's going to be able to double stun them until another round of Rolling Thunder hits them both. They do have the save from the Oracle. That went out onto Nisha, but the Oracle now being dead, Nisha being chased away.
His TP.
Matama, man, he's dead. They need to be able to slow down Nisha, though. Nisha, another waveform is coming up. He's going into the trees. He hops over the cliff. He gets the other side. He's met by Urgon, the Meepo. He trapped him, and it will be enough to bring him down. No buyback available there.
Quick shove lanes. Yapsor, run top. Run top, Yapsor. He knows that lane is all that matters. Wow. And you had this nice, beautiful Sunday at the end of it. As Matama running in.
They're going to be found a little bit isolated, a little bit separated here. They do get the silence out, but it's not enough to stop Duraccio. Duraccio needs an infest target, though, to be able to heal back up. Nisha's going to be next target. He gets shotgun down, but so does Yapsor. Urgon, he popped out. Now they managed to get the scythe onto Nisha. Nisha going to be saved by Puppy once again.
Duraccio.
He's going to bounce back and forth. Duraccio already took out Matamba Man. Nisha, they're going to still try and chase him down. He turns into a Lifestealer and rages away. Puppy, spotted, and a net to be able to catch him. No chance to TP away. This time, 3 heroes down, 2 of which have buyback. But Nisha is going to force them back inside their base. He knew something was up, so he waveforms in, starts hitting the melee barracks. He's immediately going to be scythe-iced up. They have to try and challenge him. They can't just let him hit these buildings. Duraccio does manage to get in a bash, but now he's been caught by Matamba Man. He does manage to get off his rage, though, and the Soul Blind onto the 2 of them with the Rolling Thunder on in. It's going to be able to knock both of them up in the air. Matamba Man, he's going to lose his life, and Nisha's going to lose his Aegis. The backline's now being caught out as well. They've already taken out the Oracle. Yapsor going to be rolling in.
Got a ton of damage when he comes here.
He's going to be coming back. At the same time, Yapsor may still die before he gets here. Slight comes out from Zai, doing tick damage onto Urgon. Urgon trying to keep his Meepos alive, but he's going to die. He's going to be forced to buy back here as Nisha continues to push forward here. He's already killed some of them after the life. He's going to come back out. Nisha's going to be silenced up, saved by the Oracle. Now all that magic damage is going to be prevented as well, but the Meepos coming in, and it looks like they're just going to leave Nisha to die here. I can't imagine he's going to survive through this. He does not. This is the Aghanims and Refresher.
That Meepo with the Lifestealer inside of him has 6,100 health.
Yeah,
he has a Havoc Hammer and a Heart and a Scotty. And they ward. And Puppy is actually going to get
out of position. He's going to get caught. He's almost immediately going to be blown up. The E-Blade trying to save him here, but he's still dead because of the silence immersion. Whoa, almost 4-shot there, but Nisha, he's going to be invincible up. The silence is on him. Now the Rolling Thunder. It's going to bounce back and forth. Nisha, he's just going to get chased on into death, and that should be it. With no buyback available, with a Divine Rapier onto Duraccio, he is chasing down Zai. He's going to run him down eventually here with a slowdown. He pumps back to the other Spirit. Nisha, though, has a Fire Blast ready to go. As soon as he spots him, he'll hit him once. The Inkswell will stun him twice. The silence will make sure he goes down to the grave.
Single-handedly shred this base. Yeah,
GG is finally called. Team Secret, they're hoping maybe they wouldn't push high ground.
Godzilla wouldn't lie to me, and they got brooded. Is it a good brood game because of the single target?
Yes. Tiny, the support Tiny that we haven't seen in some time, and it is going to make a pretty effective move here. Killing Afterlife pretty easily as Nisha.
Wait, oh no,
he didn't
they got
blade. Oh, he doesn't have a Calling Blade? Oh, he doesn't have one.
Is he going to be able to stop him? Not really, unless they can get another toss-up. Yapzor is going to go for it. Nisha, he'll get a couple swings in, and Afterlife will indeed tie.
Oh, as he's potentially setting up on Ergon.
He's going to be caught.
Yeah, you took my line there.
Into Yapzor, the toss-up.
Thank you, Monkeys Forever. And
top over.
Bid. You might see a kill on Brew. Okay, never mind. They actually just can't do anything to this guy.
Misha's very dead.
They just like 3-man ganked the Brood, and he just activated pipe and took no damage.
Duraccio is going to be forced to use the Shadow Dance here, but they still have a couple of Primal Springs to catch him. Get in front of him. He's got to pounce up.
Oh, you can't afford
They're trying to stay in front of him.
Block.
Nice use of the fake. His boots does block the pounce, but Duraccio still manages to get into the trees, heals up a little bit more. They spot him again, toss over from Yapzor.
This could be a big clash. They have the Beastmaster Hawk.
They're gonna pop forward, but the Wukong's command is gonna go out. He throws out his stun, and only gonna land onto Afterlife. Afterlife does manage to throw out his own stun onto Matumbaman. They have the Inkswell, but this Rolling Thunder is causing some havoc there to the back line. Meanwhile, the Slark just keeps on pushing forward with the help of Ergon. They should be able to bring down Puppy, but they're going to lose so many heroes for this, potentially, as Misha's going to be chased down. He is certainly dead.
And he's going to try to finish that off. They do get the ward from Misha, so he scouts this out. Yapzor actually just instantly wards on it.
With the pounce on his eye, but he's a bit too scared. There's so many heroes coming. He's got another Dark Pact. Pounce up in 2 seconds, but it's no chance for Duraccio. Maybe another hair down immersion. Trying to get away with the Inkswell.
Oh, nice micro of the spiders.
He waits it out, dodges the stroke of fate.
And
the Aghanim Scepter of Matumbaman, he has webs everywhere. There is no safe spot on the map for Team Spirit. They've run into Matumbaman, and they're going to try and jump in. They actually found the Oracle. Maybe they can kill him. That's an easier one for sure. But Puppy, he does have a Ghost Scepter, making it much harder for Ergon. Ergon running low on mana has actually been hit by the Ensnare. He's going to be able to jump one last jump away. He's going to be good for now. But Duraccio, he got off the Shadow Dance in time, but he just can't kill anyone. Indeed, they're all too tanky. They all have enough mana.
What now?
Home in trouble. Immersion, he's dead. Immediately buys back. Tier 3 is about to fall here. And they still have an Oracle ulti to go. Team Secret. I'm not even sure how you get to a point where you can force the false promise out in the first place. They just have so little damage. Nice toss back from Yapzor. Long zip in, but the Rolling Thunder, and actually the Storm Spirit. Beautiful positioning by Zai, and the Soulbind makes it worse as he's on top of the Storm Spirit. Just done him one more time. With those two dead, melee, barracks, and range are both going to fall here, and other lanes to fall. Seems imminent at this point. That toss back onto Duraccio. Does manage to get off the Dark Pact Essence Ring, but it's not enough survivability for him. He's going to buy back almost immediately.
I really just want to give a shout out to this pipe. I think itemization always says so much about your understanding of the game, and Stark and Storm are both heroes that have issues with damage in team fights, as we see Duraccio forced to use his ultimate defensively again, and even if he hits people, so what? As he goes down, probably going to call GG if he does, which he does.
He does indeed, and so does Immersion.
They just can't kill anyone. And that's why I wanted to highlight the pipe, is they really just can't kill anyone because of it. Like, it's already difficult enough as is if he didn't have the pipe, and now it's absolutely impossible. It's not only his hero and his spiders, but it's also his Oracle. Try to go on this Oracle with a pipe, you know? Like, it just doesn't work anymore. And I think this is why Storm Spirit, I believe Blitz said, is 1 in 11 in the EU region. It's just too easy to ball down a lane at this point in the game, and eventually the Storm Spirit just can't kill anyone. This is obviously a much earlier than it usually happens. And we also did have a brief glimpse of the 420, so shout out to that. Didn't last very long, though.
It never does, Brian. It never does.
Yeah. Before you know it, it's over, Cap.
Yeah, so I think he just planted an Ironwood tree to get his tree throw.